Senate Concurrent Resolution 13 confirms our practice this session on when the legislature will consider an override of a governor's veto. Article 2, Section 13 of the Alaska Constitution states, upon receipt of a veto message during a regular session of the legislature shall meet immediately in joint session and reconsider passage of the vetoed bill. A vote about whether to meet in joint session is not required. The Constitution states the legislature shall meet immediately. And the Constitution further states that if vetoed when the legislature is not in session, the legislature will reconsider the vetoed bill or item within the first 5 days of the second regular session or the first 5 days of a special session. That language in the Constitution is described as plain, straightforward language. And SCR confirms the importance of following the shall meet immediately in the Alaska Constitution. The resolution outlines the timelines for the legislature to meet and to reconsider vetoed bills and items. If the legislature is in session when a veto is received, the legislature shall meet immediately in joint session to reconsider the vetoed bill or item. If the legislature is adjourned following the first regular session and no special session is called, the legislature shall meet in joint session no later than the 5th day of the second regular session to reconsider the vetoed bill or item. If the legislature is in special session following either the first or second regular session, the legislature will meet in joint session no later than the 5th day of the special session to reconsider the vetoed bill or item. And if the legislature is adjourned following the second regular session and no special session is called, the legislature will not meet in joint session to reconsider the vetoed bill or item. The legislature has taken different approaches in the past about how to proceed following governor's veto. A review of the minutes from the Constitutional Convention makes it apparent that the founders of the Constitution drafters wanted us to meet immediately. And in the early days of statehood, the legislature did meet promptly in joint session to reconsider vetoed legislation. Alaskans deserve to have predictability and certainty regarding the process to override a veto. SCR 13 will help establish consistency for all Alaskans and ensure that the legislature carefully considers vetoes as we move forward. I'm happy to answer questions and urge all to vote yes on this important resolution.